who will be the part 3 Ultra character? This is what we are going to discuss today, and we are going to go through your comments here, and I am going to give you my opinion about it, and I would love to hear your opinion about it in the comments section below. Now before we start, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about the Dragon Ball Legends, and without any further ado, let's just get started. So first of all, as you can see, I made a poll here saying who will be the part 3 Ultra, and according to the poll, Super Broly is the winner with a clear majority over all of the other choices. And in my opinion, Super Broly is definitely a hype enough character to be a part 3 Ultra character for the anniversary. However, I feel like he makes more sense for the Legends Festival just because of the fact that during the Legends Festival, that's pretty much the anniversary for his movie, and I feel like if they release him during the anniversary for his movie, that would be a much better decision from them. That's just the only reason actually that makes me feel like Super Broly should be kept for the Legends Festival, not for the anniversary. Otherwise, he is definitely a hype character, and he is definitely worth being basically the Ultra character for the anniversary. Then we have Super Saiyan 4 Goku. In my opinion, this is the character that we are going to get, but this is just my opinion. I think that it's about time we get an Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and I think that right now is actually the best time for that. Then we have a fusion, and before you say we already have all of the fusions, you know it, I know it, we all know it. It's a gacha game. They make money through selling you characters, and whenever they see that a character is going to sell, is going basically to make as much money as possible, they are going to sell you that character. And therefore, as soon as they feel like it's the right time, we are going to get a fusing Ultra character. That is going to happen 100%. It's just about when, not if. It is going to happen. The question is, when is it going to happen? Then we have something else, and for something else we are going to read basically the comments here. So the first comment here, the theme is Goku versus Vegeta. So I think it's gonna be the first ever double Ultras, Super Saiyan 4 Goku versus Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and tag 4s for the Zenkai. This actually makes 100% sense. It's a very good basically prediction for what would happen, and I think that if the developers actually decide to do it, that is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Like, imagine having two Ultras, Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta at the same time. That is going to be insane. And then the tag force as Zenkai, that is going to make GT basically go skyrocketing. Like, this is gonna be crazy. It's going to be an even bigger buff for GT than what they did basically throughout the entirety of 2024. Like, seriously, this is just absolutely insane. Two Ultras at the same time, and both of them are basically Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and then we have also a Zenkai for the Super Saiyan 4s. Absolute cinema, pure peak. If they do it, that is basically 100% the best decision they can do. And it would fit the theme as well, because we started basically with Goku and Vegeta from Dragon Ball Super. We went to Goku versus Vegeta basically from Dragon Ball Z. So it would make sense if we go to Goku versus Vegeta from GT. That is going to make 100% sense. Either way, the second comment here, hear me out, mini Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku. As much as I love Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku, I think that nobody would be happy actually about seeing him right now in the meta, because of the fact that the adult form is already terrifying everybody and it's literally destroying the meta right now. So I would love it to see basically an Ultra Mini Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku, just not now, please, not now. Keep him for later. Keep him for later. Super Saiyan 4 GT Goku. This is in my opinion what we are going to get. Fusing Chalet as an Ultra character? No, I don't think we are going to get him as an Ultra character. I doubt they would make him even a legendary finish character, to be honest. I think that if they give us actually a Chalet, it's going to be just Shallot. It's not going to be basically a fusing Shallot, and it's going to be basically a sparking character. It's not going to be even a Legends Limited character. It's not going to be an Ultra character. That's just my opinion about it. Jiren. Wow, seriously? Jiren? I don't know about that. I don't think that Jiren is actually hype enough to be an anniversary Ultra character. He is definitely hype enough to have an Ultra character, but an anniversary Ultra character? I don't know. Plus, this is going to be another buff for basically Universe Survival Saga, and I don't think that anybody wants to see more buffs for that saga, to be honest. Either way, Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. Oh my god. That would be absolutely phenomenal. I would love to see actually Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, but that is not gonna happen. Since basically Super Dragon Ball Heroes is over, it's pretty much done. We aren't going to get any Super Dragon Ball Heroes characters in Dragon Ball Legends, unfortunately. Even Dokkan might never ever get any other characters from Super Dragon Ball Heroes anymore. With how Goku Vegeta centric this whole anniversary been, I doubt it's not at least one of them. I suspect a tag. It would be very cool if it is a tag Goku and Vegeta who fuse into a fusion. That would be absolutely phenomenal. However, I feel like it's either going to be a fusing tag or it's not going to be a tag. That's what I feel. And then when it comes basically to the Goku and Vegeta centric celebration, that is 100% the theme of this celebration for some reason until now. So it could be basically a Goku versus Vegeta again, as the first commenter said, or it could be maybe a tag character. We will see. Should be Broly. We are long overdue. We are definitely long overdue for a Super Broly Ultra character, but I feel like it would make sense if it is basically the Legends Festival Ultra, not the Anniversary Ultra. Bardock, King Vegeta Game Originals tag as an Ultra. Oh my god. That would be the biggest troll ever done by anybody. That would be absolutely ridiculous, and I am here for it. Even though it's not going to be hype enough, I am here for it. Any representation for the King Vegeta and for Bardock, I am here for. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, that's what I am hoping for. I need an Ultra Transforming Revival Fused... My god! Transforming Revival Fused Zamasu. Okay, I think that Fused Zamasu is actually also has the problem that Jiren has. He is hype enough to get an Ultra character, but he isn't hype enough to be basically an Anniversary Ultra character unless they have someone else together with him. So we will see what they are going to do with that. But if we look at the Anniversary, I think that they learned their lesson from the third Anniversary, that even if you actually match the evil characters with good characters, for example Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the good characters are going to get the absolute majority of summons, and the bad characters aren't going to actually get that many, because unfortunately this is the reality of the case. The majority of the players are searching for Goku, Vegeta, Gogeta, Vegito, and stuff like that. They aren't searching for Jiren, Zamasu, Kid Buu, and stuff like that. This is just the reality of the matter. So whenever you have the choice, majority of the players are going to summon for the good guys, and that's why I feel like they stopped giving us as many bad guys during hype celebrations, and instead they are matching only two good guys, and that's how they are doing it. Either way, he is definitely hype enough, but I don't know if he is hype enough basically for the anniversary. Every anniversary has a Vegito, so I am expecting that, but we already have him in Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan Blue forms. This may be the first anniversary without a Vegito. This definitely could be the first anniversary without a Vegito, unless they decide to give us basically the fusing Ultra characters. Hope it's DBS Broly. do deserve an Ultra. He definitely deserve, and he is definitely worthy of the anniversary, but hopefully they keep him for the Legends Festival instead. Ultra Attack Goku and Vegeta's Synchro Gauge fuses them into Super Saiyan Gogeta with a Platinum equipped for Ultra Super Saiyan Vegito. Other than that, I am fine with all these options. The game has probably already covered every hype unit anyway, that is 100% true. Might as well start reusing some of them in new ways. They are definitely going to start doing so because they are going to go through the same cycle as Dokkan went through. They are going to use everything, they are going to make everything even better and reuse it again, and then they are going to do basically the original animations, and we already saw them starting that with basically Gogeta Blue and Super Vegito, even though they weren't exactly original, but they were in some sense original. Hear me out. Super Saiyan 4 Goku Mini from Daima. No please. No please. No more Daima. No more Daima. With a button in the bottom right corner, they mean basically the same button that we have for Ultra Beast Gohan, that uses 3 Dragon Balls and plays a cutscene where Glorio makes a wish, then everyone turns to adults and Goku transforms to Super Saiyan 4 and you continue the fight as an adult. That is actually a very, very cool concept. If they do it, that is going to be absolutely phenomenal. I just don't want to see Daima characters in this anniversary because we already got way too many Daima characters. If they do keep it for the Legends Festival and then they do it as an Ultra or as a Legends Limited character, this concept is absolutely phenomenal, 100%. The chance is 50 because some people say Shallot will be the next Ultra. If they do Shallot as the Ultra, they are going to make him a free-to-play Ultra. They aren't going to make him a paid Ultra. He is going to be a free-to-play Ultra that you can get basically from the story, just like how became a free-to-play Extreme Sparking character. Just exactly like that, they are going to make him an Ultra as well. And then we are going to get an Ultra paid character, so that has nothing to do with Shallot. Whether Shallot become an Ultra or not has nothing to do with the paid Ultra that we are going to get. What is this? Goku Dragon Fist. Wow, seriously? I don't know about that one. Super Saiyan God Vegito. Super Saiyan God Vegito. Okay. Ultra MUI Tag UE. Yeah, okay. Dreams are beautiful. Unfortunately, we are living in reality, and reality isn't as beautiful as dreams, unfortunately. Part 1 was DBS Goku versus DBS Vegeta. Part 2 was DBZ Goku and Vegeta. Part 3 could be GT Goku and Vegeta. Yeah, this is actually what would make a lot of sense. However, 2 Ultra characters is going to be too much, unfortunately, and I don't know if they feel like they are ready to give us 2 Ultras. However, we do have 1 less Ultra from what we had at this time, basically last year, so they could be basically saving the Ultra that they didn't give us for this celebration and give us double Ultras. Everything is possible. While I hate the guy who suggested it on Twitter, an Ultra Sword of Hope at ranks would go hard. Not for the anniversary. Please, not for the anniversary. No. An Ultra Sword of Hope at ranks is not going to go hard for the anniversary. Unless they give him maybe if they give him original animations, he might be cool, but Trunks in general isn't really that hype, to be honest. If they wanna keep up the Goku and Vegeta thing, then either a tag Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, or 2 Ultras being Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. That would be absolutely phenomenal for sure. DBS Broly is 100% the Fest 2025 Ultra. hear me out, fellas. This is actually what I feel as well. I feel like if they keep him for the fest is going to be much better idea. Hear me out, fellas. MUI didn't get the Ultra because maybe they wanna do all headliners from each celebration. Think about it. Who was the only premium headliner for 1st anniversary, and who did we get as the Ultra for 4th anniversary? Oh, I see where this is going. This is going for an Ultra merged Zamasu, right? Yeah, it is going for merged Zamasu. If they do give us an Ultra merged Zamasu, that is going to be the absolute worst idea they have ever done, to be honest, for the anniversary. Like, seriously, he is not at all hype enough to be for the anniversary. Not at all. He is hype enough after the anniversary though. We get a new Vegito every anniversary, and we haven't gotten him for part 1 or 2 yet, meaning that there is almost a guaranteed chance, I wouldn't say that it is almost a guaranteed chance, that we are gonna see him in part 3. I think part 3 will be a dual Ultra, one Ultra being Super Broly and the other Ultra being a Vegito. Why would it be a Super Broly and a Vegito? Why? If it is a Super Gogeta at least, that would make sense. Why would it be Broly and Vegito? I could see a transforming Super Vegito as a possible Ultra option. Or it could be a Legends Limited Synchro Vegito, Blue, and an Ultra Super Broly. That isn't going to make sense. I feel like for those who are trying to suggest, not this guy specifically, but there are some YouTubers as well who are trying to suggest that we would get basically one Ultra and one Legends Limited character. Like, if we do get one Ultra and one Legends Limited character, which character do you think is going to get the majority of the summons? Like, for real? Like, why? Why would they do something like that? It's going to be just a suicide mission. Instead, they are going to give us 2 Legends Limited characters in one part and then 2 Ultras in the other part. That would make way more sense for them, and it would make them way more money as well. Either way, hoping it is Super Broly or maybe a fusion that's actually balanced like Beast was. Yeah, the Beast was so balanced. Oh my god. I think it's Ultra Shallot, since they are hinting to some unit coming as game original or buff for our boy Shallot. Shallot is not going to become an Ultra. That is 100% guaranteed. They aren't going to make him an Ultra. Shallot though, they could make him an Ultra, but he is going to be a free-to-play Ultra. They aren't going to make him a pay-to-win Ultra. So we will see what they are going to do, but I don't think that either of these characters is going to become a paid Ultra. Bro, Ultra Multi-Transform Gogeta and Ultra Multi-Transform Broly Trust. That is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Like, if they do it, that is going to be absolutely phenomenal, but I don't know how well will the multi-transform mechanic work actually in Dragon Ball Legends, due to the fact that matches don't take as long as Dokkan matches do, and that is going to make it basically really hard to get multiple transformations during the same match. So I don't know how that is going to work, but if they do it, I am here for it. Part 2 was unpredictable. I am going in with the same mindset. In my opinion, Super Saiyan 4 Goku isn't hype enough Ultra to headline Part 3. Are you serious, man? Super Saiyan 4 Goku hit top grossing faster than what both Vegito Blue and merged Zamasu did together. He hit it faster than both of them. Are you telling me that that character is not actually hype enough to headline the Part 3? Like, seriously, dude? Okay, I know people are going to disagree, but DBS Broly has not only got 0 representation besides a mid Zinkai and the 1%, but also has way more Ultra potential than Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Yeah, you knew what is going to happen. He definitely doesn't have more potential. He definitely doesn't have more potential. We are talking about Super Saiyan 4 Goku and potentially a full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That is going to be absolutely insane. And Broly could not even come close to that. But he is. I am not saying that DBS Broly isn't hype enough. He is hype enough to be basically the Part 3 Ultra. He is definitely hype enough. Personally, the most hype GT Super Saiyan 4 Goku could possibly get is Super Saiyan 4 Goku that goes into a preparation mode, standby, and you fight as Oop while he gathers power. This is literally what we are hoping for, but knowing Dragon Ball Legends, they would go first with a Super Saiyan 4 Goku and then they would go basically a preparation mode with Oop and all of that stuff, because they want to sell you basically everything. Either way, this is way too long to read actually, so let's just go to the next one. I feel like it's gonna be Game Originals Ultra since Charlotte got Platinum and has special raid related to that story. A Game Original Ultra. What would it be? I don't feel like any of the characters that we have in the story is hype enough to be actually an Ultra character, so they will have to create an Ultra character of their own. And I don't know if they are willing to do so, because they haven't been willing to do so since a very long time. And not just an Ultra, they didn't even create a 1% sparking original character. So I don't know about that, but if they do it, we will see how hype that character is going to be. If we are going off the constant theme of Saiyans, why not use the last Saiyan introduced? That would make sense. Something else, I want them to surprise us like how they did with part 2 of this anniversary. I hope that they surprise us, but I hope that they do surprise us in a good way, not in a bad way. Because sometimes they surprise us in a bad way, unfortunately. How many comments are there left? Yeah, there are many, so let's go. I am expecting either Ultra Super Saiyan Future Trunks, Rage Sword of Hope, or Ultra DBS Broly. Trunks is not hype enough, to be honest. Broly is definitely hype enough, but hopefully he is for the Legends Festival, not the anniversary. You know what makes the anniversary even hype? A part 4. That's a perfect thing to do. That is absolutely perfect. It's gonna be our yearly meta-breaking anniversary Vegito. I don't know about Vegito unless they decide they want to go with the fusing Ultra characters. I don't know if they have any other Vegitos that they can actually do, because Vegito had only Super Saiyan. Yeah, he had base form, but he didn't really fight in base form that much. He had only Super Saiyan and he had basically Super Saiyan Blue. Unlike Gogeta, who had Super Saiyan, had base form and had basically even Super Saiyan 4 and had Super Saiyan Blue as well. So Gogeta had way more forms, and specifically Super Saiyan 4. But even Gogeta has actually used every single form that he has. So both Vegito and Gogeta are going to have to be either a transforming character or a fusing character in order to be basically the Ultra character. I feel like since they are going with Goku and Vegeta's rivalry for the anniversary, we might see the first tag Ultra of the game. Hopefully they do so. It's gonna be full power Frieza. He's gonna be yellow and support type. We have even the color and the type as well. A full power Frieza, like seriously dude, that is going to be ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. 2 Ultras, a Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. That would make a lot of sense for the theme, and it would continue with what they have been doing basically, and it would be very hype as well. Saying that Broly would be a good anniversary Ultra and then saying that Goku vs Vegeta is not an anniversary is one of the most senseless things in this community. Nobody said that Goku vs Vegeta in itself is not hype enough for the anniversary. Nobody said that. Goku versus Vegeta as Super Saiyan 4s is hype enough. As Super Saiyans is hype enough. As Super Saiyan Blues or Gods is hype enough. Goku and Vegeta from the Z, or not from the Z, but from the Saiyan saga, that is not basically exactly what people are hyped for. Unfortunately, that is what the majority of people think about it. The Saiyan saga Goku vs Vegeta is not hype enough, but any other form of Goku and Vegeta is definitely hype enough. Then Broly is definitely hype enough. He is. Where are the people at? Which people? Shall it. Opponent for the big 7th anniversary. Absolute trash. What? What is this? Either way, this is my opinion about your comments, and I think that the one that makes the most sense in my opinion is Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but we will see what they are going to do. As I said before, Super Broly is definitely hype enough. They could do a fusing character, or they could do something else surprising like Shallot, maybe a game original character or something like that. Either way, I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that they can enjoy it too. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button to stay notified with everything new about Dragon Ball Legends. And until next time, see you as always in the next video.